In what? In the daytime. That is a noun that's an idea. In the daytime says when. And so, you guessed it, it's an adverb. When we're diagramming, prepositions always sync. They will always go under the word they describe. For adjectives, we ask the questions. Which one? What kind? How many? And for adverbs, we ask how, when, except put where first. How, where, when, and to what extent. That's what an adverb will tell us. Okay, so let's take this one. How do you make the lines for the prepositional phrases? Well, here's the water, right here, okay? And underneath the water, you draw a diagonal line, and then out from that line, you draw a horizontal line. Make sure that you leave a little bit of this diagonal line and start your horizontal line right here. Okay? Diagramming is a graphic organizer, and we've got to get the lines right so we'll know what we're doing. Okay, on this diagonal line you put the preposition, and on this horizontal line you put the noun that is the object of the preposition. Okay? What goes on top of the line? The major parts of the sentence. Okay? Only the major parts of the sentence float on top of the water. So let's approach this question, this sentence with questions and see where all the parts go. What's happening? The cat in the tree is my cat. Well, nothing's really happening. But we do have a linking verb. Remember linking verbs from episode 3? A linking verb just says that you are. Okay? Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, become. These are just words that show that you exist, or that your cat exists. So the linking verb here is. So we need our fishing line. We'll put is here. What is? Cat is. Cat is what? Cat is cat. After a linking verb, you always have to have a ski ramp because the subject completer needs to get back to the subject. So, cat is cat. What do we do with the? The is an article and it goes under here. And we have my My tells you what kind of cat it is, whose cat it is. My goes under here. What do we do with this in the tree that we've got left over here? Well, in is a preposition, so we'll put it here. In what? In the tree. Articles go underneath the nouns, so the will go here. Okay? So the cat in the tree is my cat. In the tree says which cat it is, so it's starting out its life underneath the cat, the subject cat. Let's do this one, my favorite one. He prowls in the woods. Draw your water, put in your fishing line, and you say, what's happening? What's happening in this sentence? Prowls. It's what you can do. So it's an action verb. You can do this one. You don't have to just be this one. You do this one. Prowls goes here. It's an action verb. Who prowls? He prowls. He prowls what? There's no answer to that. There is an answer to he prowls where. In the woods is a prepositional phrase. In is the preposition. Woods is the object of the preposition. What am I going to do with that little phrase? Well, it acts as one part of speech. It says where he prowls. So it needs to go under prowls on a line that looks like this. All right? So we're going to put in here in the preposition place. Put woods out here as the object of the preposition. And we put the underneath because that's where all good articles go. Okay? What if I said he prowls in the dark woods? Where would dark go? Do you know already? If you guessed it would go here, then you're right. It would go underneath woods because it's an adjective that says what kind of woods they were. In the dark woods. Okay. That's enough for tonight for your lesson about prepositional phrases, diagramming them, and recognizing them as adjectives and adverbs. Phrases work together as one part of speech, and prepositional phrases will work together to be an adjective or an adverb. I hope you had a good time listening to things about Frady. I forgot to tell you, the reason he scratches at the window is because he gets on the roof by my daughter's bedroom and wakes her up at night when she has her window open and begs to be let in. But he prowls around all night, hunting voles and mice, and in the daytime in the morning he comes and scratches at her window and comes in and sleeps all day long. I hope you have a good evening. We'll talk to you later. Bye.